Y'all, we're gonna do a little quick video, quick recap. You know you got 5 majors, might as well say 6. Now when you're under the hood, make sure you check all your coolant, make sure all the clamps and hoses is properly secured and no abrasion bulges or cuts. Make sure sharp absorber is securely mounted to the frame, no leaks. Windshield wipers, make sure the frame, no cracks, no damage. And leaf spring hanger, it's connected to the frame. Then you talk about the leaf springs, you know, it's not cracked, not missing any leaves. You talk about the U-bolts, you know, connected to the leaf spring, and you talk about the 4 nuts that are secure underneath. You talk about that. There's 4 of them, they're secure tight. You talk about the brake chamber, brake line. You know, South Carolina, they got their own little thing going on. No bluing, stuff like that. You know, talk about the brake pad, brake chamber, brake caliper, all that stuff. Talk about the inside tire. Inside tire, inside rim. Talk about the condition of that. Tread depth good. Hit the tire, make sure it's properly inflated. Talk about the outside tire and the condition and the outside rim. And remember, this is a major. All 100 lug nuts from tractor, steers, drives, and tandem tires, trailer tires. You gotta do all 100 lug nuts. Turn left. 2 hands, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Turn left, not right. Right is tightened. Left will let you know if it's loose. You know, on the steer, you up, make sure it's not leaking the hub seal. Now, it's a little quick. I'm doing a quick walk around, but you know, just kind of tell you, do a quick video for those that's going to be doing onboarding next week. Same thing you do over here. But over here, you got the steering column. You got to check the oils, make sure you have a little tissue. Check the fluids and power steering. Filters properly secured, all that stuff. You got the pitman arm. You got to talk about the casting nut is tight. The cotton pin. And talk about everything you see here, all the steering column stuff. Same thing. Got casting nut, all that. Alright? All as well. Talk about the hoses, all that. Alright. After you do that, you're gonna know exactly everything to say. Look at my previous videos on shoot. I'm sorry about that. Video got cut off. Make sure you lock your latches back before you continue your pre-trip. Everything like that. Make sure these latches back. I was gonna make this a quick short, but there's no way impossible. Like I said, make sure you do the lug nuts. All them. Talk about, look at the permit book, fire extinguisher. Most likely be on the Freightliner, and the triangles will be on the side. Talk about the inspection stickers, up to date. No damage on the outside of the tractor. Talk about the lights. Talk about the depth cap, the steps. You even talk about the batteries underneath. Fuel cap. Side fairing secured. Fender is good. Check your registration. Make sure you have one and match the trailer. Inspection is up to date. Talk about the airlines and everything. Talk about the catwalk. Secured. Fuel tank secured. Talk about the DOT marker L's is present. So keep it going. Gonna do the same thing like you did for the steers. Now I'm hooked already. But before you hook, you're gonna be talking about the same thing, the drives, no debris between the tires. We're talking about the same thing you did in the front. Spring hangers, I mean, the frame is good and all that, secured, not cracked. Leaf spring hanger connected to the frame, not jammed. You want to talk about that? Talk about the airbags. Talk about the brake line, brake chamber, all that. Now I'm hooked. When I'm hooked, you know, one of your majors is tug test. You got the 100 lug nuts, and you got the tug test. So when you hook, you do a tug. That's a major. Your clock is going to be stopped when you're in here. Then you do your seatbelt. Talk about it's not cut, not frayed, not damaged, good working order. It locks and unlocks. So your majors are tug test when you hook, seatbelt, all 100 lug nuts. This is a major. This is a major. You might as well say this is your 6th major. Make sure there's no space between the 8th pin of the trailer and the 5th wheel. You make sure that bolt is in the lock position. Then you're gonna get underneath here and make sure them jaws is wrapped around the kingpin. Don't miss none of those. And then you raise your landing gear, obviously. No spinning. Do it the right way. You know, you talk about the identification light up top. Talk about there's no debris inside the trailers. Talk about the DOT tape is present all the way down from the front to back. Talk about the side fairing here, the marker light. All right. Talk about the airlines is raised, you know, like they're above ground. Talk about the tandem lock, pulley lock here is in the lock position. Forgot what you call that, but that's in the lock position. These are your major, your tandem pins. They both out. 1, 2. They both out. You go on the other side, you check they both out. Those tandem pins is a major. Make sure they out. Do the same thing. You're gonna have to get underneath here. Talk about the same thing. Brake chambers and brake airline and shock absorber. And your side of the, tires, brakes, everything. Do it quickly. You got 30 minutes. Same thing. All 100 lug nuts. No debris with tires. Hit your tires. You're gonna have to come underneath here. Talk about the back too, because you got shock absorbers right there. You gotta talk about that. The rotors. Now this one don't have disc brakes, so you got rotors and brake pads and all that. You're gonna talk about all that. Mud flaps. All right, guys. Well, while I'm talking to you, might as well hit my tires while I'm here. Just quick video. Not really doing the whole pre-trip. I got videos on those. Talk about the ABS light is out, marker light present, turn signals working, all flashes working, DOT tape is present on the back door. Talk about the identification lights is working, license plate is present, license plate white is working, and I'm about to deliver, so I'm gonna take this off right now. Sorry about that. Couldn't deliver until 9 o'clock. I think that's some BS, man. I've been here for hours, bro. But I get paid to complain. I just do what I'm told. All right. Talk about the DOT tape. The IC is present. ICC bumper is good. We're gone. Same thing. Marker light working. You ready to talk? You ready got it? I need to talk about the mud flaps, so you good. We need to talk about the trailer. No debris, no damage. No damage on the side of the trailer. DOT tape is present all the way from the front to back. You do your lug nuts. Remember, you got 100 of them. You talk about them tandems on the other side. You should have knocked this out. When you talk about one side, you might as well come to the other side and talk about them tandem pins. Where's the second one at? Oh, you got one right here. You got one right there. See them tandem pins? Hope you can see that. Don't miss those. Talk about the fairing, side fairing, marker light. You already did these tires already, because you do these first before you even hook, right? Talk about identification light on top. You already did this already before you hook, so you did this side already. So then you come back in the truck. You're ready to do the brake test. The brake test is verbal. Just study it. I'm pumping the brakes down. Freaking flies, man. Hate them flies. Not gonna do it, but I got a video on that. Talk about the brake test. Well, before you even get into the brake test, you talk about the windows. Check the windshield wiper fluids all working. Let's crank this baby up. Talk about the windows. Talk Talk about the windshield. Even though you're going to talk about the windshield in the beginning when you get in the front of the truck. Before you even open the hood, you're going to start there. But you talk about the windshield when you get inside. It's not cracked, not dimming. Turn your wipers on. The windshield wiper fluids is working. Turn that on. Turn the defrost on. There you go. Turn the AC. Make sure the air conditioner blowing. Then you turn it to the defrost. You know, and make sure it's blowing up top here. Put your hand up there. And, you know, make sure the air is blowing down the bottom. Roll your windows down. Make sure the windows working. You say all that. Then you do the brake test. After you finish brake test, check your horns too. City highway horn is working. Oh, shoot. Somebody about to bunt the dock. God darn it. I need to get that dock. Well, he ain't gonna have that much. I'm gonna have to back up in a minute, so I'm gonna have to get to end this video. I can't check in till 9. I got 4 minutes left. So I should have. What I should have did was back up to the dock. That's what I should have did. But I wanted to finish my pre-trip first. So, but anyway, after you do all that, the in-cab inspection and the brake test, then you tell the instructor to get in the front. All this is in my pre-trip video. I'm just doing like a little recap. You know, you tell the instructor to go in the front, turn your lights on left, turn your light on right, high beam, click. Then you tell them to go to the back. You know, do the same thing. Turn to the left, turn to the right, and hit your brakes. Then you come back. Then you get out the truck. You drop the landing gear. Leave about 2 inches off the ground. Don't put the landing gear all the way down to the ground. So the next guy, when he come to hook, he just lift the trail up. And he goes turn it easy. He's not heavy. So put your landing gears down. Unhook all your airlines. Put them back. You have a button right here. You're gonna be in the automatic. Press this button. It might beep, go beep, or go tick, 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 or you might just hit click, whatever. Or you hit a beep and stop. The fifth wheel release button. You don't have to pull it like some of these old tracks. And at on board, they probably gonna just tell you to pull out slowly. But I usually drop my airbags. But on on board, pull out slowly. Let the fifth wheel just drop down. Boom, drop. Once you clear, no. I skipped the part. I'm sorry. That's before you even drop. Let's go back. I skipped the part. Sorry. It's been a minute. I skipped the part. When you finish the brake test, you build your air back up. I missed the part. Sorry. You got to pull forward. Well, you don't actually do it, but you say you're pulling forward about 5 miles per hour. You hit the brake, and the truck didn't pull. You're checking the brakes to make sure they're good. And they didn't pull. And they didn't pull left or right. Came smoothly. Forgot about that. Sorry. So then you drop. Then you tell them to check your lights and all that. All right. So sorry. Add that in there. My bad on that. God darn. Still can't arrive yet. Oh, but I could darn sure move though. All right. We're done. Oh, he didn't hit the dock. Okay. That little liquor thing must not be delivering the Walmart. All right. What I was gonna say? Lost my train of thought. All right, so after you drop, that's it. Once you drop the trailer and you're on the hook, you tell them your pre-trip is done. You make sure you tell them that. Oh, thank Jesus that I got moving. Here comes this big old truck with a 53-footer. I know he fully loaded. Oh, he gonna get behind me today. Yes, he is. Praise God. Hey, man, I've been here all night, brother. So, hey, I'll here before you. Trust and believe that. I'll here before you, brother. You just sit there and wait. Certified Express. All right, guys, man. So while I'm chatting with you, I don't want to touch my phone while I'm moving the truck, so we're just gonna talk. This is supposed to be a quick video, but all right. On your driving, you do a little quick pre-trip on your driving assessment. You make sure you stop at all stop signs on the yard. Look at my videos and tips. So I'm just giving you all since I'm moving the truck. I don't want to touch my phone because some of y'all punching. tattletellers, you know, they just can't see a brother shine, trying to help y'all out. All right, but anyway, stop at all stop signs on the yard, and stop at all stop signs on the yard. Do the speed limit. Most likely the speed limit in the DC gonna be 10 or 15. You will know when you come in the onboarding first day with your car. You're gonna know what the speed limit is. Do the speed limit. When you're on the road, do the speed limit. Right? There's not gonna be a lot of chit chat. This ain't like normal road tests. You ain't gonna be talking about the game. You ain't gonna talk about Notre Dame, college football, best college football team in the world. You ain't gonna be talking about that. It's a little joke. Don't take it all personal. Y'all Bulldog fans. God darn, look at all these flies. You know one of them in here already. Freaking hate flies. I mean, forgive me, Father God. I don't hate your creation, but I just stay annoying. You know, they don't know. They're annoying. They're nasty. But anyway, sorry. That's a little commercial break. You're on the road, and if it's not, you know, make sure you turn wide enough. Don't hit no curve. Don't hit no gravel. All right. Sometimes I'm just only can base off of South Carolina, Lawrence. When you bust that right, you know, make sure you don't. When you get off the exit, make sure you don't impede traffic. Make sure the traffic is clear. You know what I mean? That's New York. Know what I mean? Make sure traffic is clear before you bust that turn. Do not cut nobody off. Don't impede traffic. All right? I can ride myself. Because it would have been a service failure or whatever they call it. Man, God darn. I never departed Opelika. You gotta be kidding me. I swear I departed from Opelika. Pay attention, drivers. Make sure you depart from your destination. This whole time, I've been here for hours. I never departed from Opelika. Don't tell the boss, man. Don't tell the boss, man. But it didn't matter. I couldn't arrive here anyway. Still gonna get the miles. I just didn't arrive here. All right, I can arrive now. I couldn't arrive until after 9 o'clock. So, boom. 9:02. I did what they said. Even though I was here freaking last night. I would have loved to have got this thing unloaded last night, but they told me I couldn't do it. All right, might blow up the bathroom, so that's why you see this. Hey. We human, right? Good to carry those. Get you some wipes. All right, stay focused. What the heck I was talking about before? All right, the speed limit. Ain't gonna be a lot of chit-chatting. See how I followed up? I don't forget. Ask the instructor. This is all you're gonna talk to you about. Ask the instructor, hey, what's the speed limit? Because sometimes it ain't posted. So if he say 55, you do 55. I will do 53 the whole way. Can't cruise control it. I'll do 53. Because you don't want to be speeding. You know how we got a heavy foot. Now, when you see the speed limit drop to 45, you see it's going to drop. By the time you get to that sign, you better be doing 45. Okay? When you get to that, don't wait till after. But when you get to the sign, you drop to 45. And the same thing vice versa. When you see the sign, you better be at that speed. Nope. If the speed, saying you're in a 45 and you see the sign at 55, you do not build speed until you get to that sign. And vice versa. If the speed is dropping from 45 to 35, by the time you get to that sign, you better be dropping to 35. Because if you do it before, especially with speeding, you're going to be speeding on your road test. The computer's going to think you're speeding. Because if you see it says 45, you see it says 55 ahead, and you're in a 45, and you start speeding up, you're going to be speeding on. So you wait till you get to the sign, all right, guys? These little quick tips. Really not quick anymore because it's a long video. Hold on. Oh, I thought this guy was about to ask me something. All right, in Lawrence, you got a little turn right there. I think it's 41. It's a little busy intersection sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't turn. There's no timing on your road test. There's no time. You take your time. You wait till that thing is clear before you make that turn. There's no rush. This is not pre-trip 30 minutes, and this is not backing assessment. You got 20 minutes. You take your time. If you can't turn, you can't turn. I don't care if everybody backing up behind you like a freaking train. You cannot turn. And when it's clear, you bust that left or whatever you at. Now, there's a 2-lane road right there. Then it's gonna drop into, no, it's a 1-lane road when you make that left. When you bust that, when you bust that left, it's gonna open up to a 2-lane. Good morning, y'all. It's gonna open up to a 2-lane. When it open up to 2-lane, make sure you put your right signal on and get over to the right. Even though nobody can get around you, you let the public know what you're doing. Hold on, guys. Pause. Man, the video stopped. So I'm here at the store. All right, real quick. So I'm gonna pick it back to what I said last time. When you turn, put your right turn signal when the lane open up, right? This is supposed to be a short, quick recap, but it's not really short, is it? There's 3 videos combined into one. All right. So when you get to like one of them single left turns. Now, one guy from California said, well, I'm gonna finish what I say and then I'm gonna respond to that. When you make a single left turn onto multiple lanes, you stay in the left lane in South Carolina. But one guy said in California, you go straight to the right lane, no matter what. So I don't know if that's true or not. So those that's out there in Cali doing y'all onboarding, hey, try it. Single left lane, go all the way to the right if you're in Cali. That's what the guy said. If they ding you, then you know, like everybody else, when you turn left from a single lane, you stay in your left. And then you turn your right signal. When it's clear, you get over to your right lane. You got 3 of those turns in South Carolina unless they changed it up. All right, you got a steady green. You know, drivers, be prepared to stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't run no red lights. Be prepared to stop on any steady green that's been green for a while. Hey, how you doing? What else? You know, speed zones. Come on, man. 25 miles per hour. You already know. You see that thing flashing? 223. 223. Oh, stop signs. This is my little tip. You do whatever you feel like doing, but this is what I did to make sure I don't roll while I'm at a stop sign. When you come to a complete stop, count 3 seconds in your head, and then move. Make sure you're at a complete stop at a stop sign. And then you move up, look left and right, make sure it's clear, and then you do your thing. That's my little tip. Helped a lot of us when I was in onboarding. Count 3 seconds, just come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3. Not out loud, just say it to yourself. And then you bust. Then pull up, turn left or right. All right, backing. You got 20 minutes on backing. If you're someone that struggles in backing, don't you go to onboarding. You need to practice your backing before you get to onboarding. If you like one of these flatbeds or FedEx ground, and all you do is drop and hook and tanker, practice. But you got 20 minutes. When you backing, simple basics. You turn the steering wheel left, the trailer goes right. Turn the steering wheel right, the trailer goes left. You see what you're doing. Try to stay close to the trailer on your left as close as possible without hitting it. But before you break the plane, when you're backing up, you look, see what you're doing, see how far you are from the other trailer. Me, what I'll do, I'll back up and then try to keep pulling back and pulling up until I'm enough where I can see both sides. That's what I did. And because sometimes that trailer, they got it kind of close enough. If you backing up at an angle too much, you will hit it. So try not to back in the angle. I might do a video on backing. I might need another phone. My girlfriend Tiffany told me, forgive me if the video is backwards and my name's all back. Forgive me. My girlfriend Tiffany said I could get like a motion camera and maybe have it posted in the park while I'm doing the backing and edit over and do a voiceover. So I might do a video on backing. I'm not the greatest backer in the world, but I'm pretty good, I think. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, guys. Alright guys, well, I'm going to end this video. I'm in the store now. Hey, how you doing? Alright. I was just giving y'all a little quick recap. It wasn't really quick. I was going to do a 60-second short, but it's just too much information. I can't rob y'all like that. So, just look at your mirrors on backing up. Don't oversteer, don't overthink it. Let the trailer do the work. You see you're getting too, what's up, man? You seeing you're getting too close? How you doing? Good morning. You seeing you're getting too close to the trailer, you're about to hit it? Fix it. Don't just keep oversteering and you be all out of, just become violated, whatever the word is. Don't, just fix it. You control the trailer, not the trailer control you. All right, guys, hopefully this is helpful. About to handle some business, you know what I mean? Hit me in the comments, man. Hey, how you doing? Let me know if this video was helpful. But I got 3 onboard videos. I kind of missed some things in some of the videos. Don't miss your majors. Do it within 30 minutes. Don't overthink it. You're not a mechanic. Don't talk about everything. Have a good day. Keep between the lines. Praise Jesus Christ. We gone.